All right, so here's what we're doing. We have, we're asked to solve the equation by completing the square. What is step one? Yep, step one, we're going to move the constant, so we're going to subtract 1/4 from both sides. Okay, that gives me 1/4 times x squared plus x is equal to negative 1/4. Now, I kind of glossed over this, but this completing the square thing really works well if a of my ax squared plus bx plus c, if a equals 1. Does a equal 1 right now? No, it equals 1/4. So I got to figure out a way to make 1/4 equal 1. You got it, sister. So we're going to multiply everything by 4. This goes by 4. So that becomes negative 1, right? 1/4 of 4 is 1. And then if it's a negative 1/4, then it's 1. We're not worried about this middle thing yet. We haven't added it, but this is going to become a positive 4x. And then when I distribute this, oops, not there. When I distribute this 1/4 all the way over here, that's going to be a positive x squared. Okay? So now my b term is different. What am I going to put in here? Well, I know that b over 2 squared is 4 over 2 squared. What's 4 over 2? It's 2. So we got 2 squared. What's 2 squared? 4. So I'm going to put 2 squared here, and I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to add 4 over here. Well, then guess what this whole thing is? X plus 2 squared. What's the stuff on the right-hand side? No, right here.
Oh,
3. What do I do next? Nope, can't do that. It's still part of the square. Yep, I got to take the square root of this and the square root of this. Now remember, when I take the square root on this side, you got to do the plus or minus. So then this becomes x plus 2 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 3. Now I got to subtract 2 from both sides. I'm tired of doing math. So then I get x equals negative 2 plus or minus the square root of 3. And that is how it is done. We can graph it. Let's do it. I like how you're thinking. So we'll go right up here. I'm going to delete all this out. I'm going to say 1 divided by 4 times x squared. If you notice, I'm plugging in the original equation, which was all this stuff. Okay, that was the original equation. Now I'm going to do this. That's negative that number and that number. And I'm going to scan this in the computer here. Let me get these highlighted again. And let's take a picture of that. We'll put that over here. Now watch this. Nothing up my sleeve. We said that the answer was negative 2 plus the square root of 3. What's that equal?
That's wrong.
They rounded it to 0.268. They rounded it. It's the exact same number. So that's what that one. So now if I plug in -2, let me slide this up here, minus the square root of 3, then I hit enter. You think this is a game? You think I'm playing around with you kids? I don't know why you came to school today, but I came to do math. Any questions?
No.